Hey guys, today I'm reviewing Incinerator's Love Parts 1 and 2. So yeah, and sorry about the time stuff. I just ran downstairs to grab something that I need for this video. So yeah, before I start this review, it's called Love, but it doesn't mean as in to girlfriend. Oh, I love you, baby. I love you too. Fuck off, you make me sick. I'm forever alone. Nah, just kidding. Just don't. Yeah, but I am forever alone, like. And I know James is gonna comment on this video now. Not good. I just hope the person he will comment about will not see this. About human consciousness and all that. If you want to know more about it, there's someone on YouTube, there's a video of Tom explaining it. I think it's Hopper's Music Internet, Mark Hopper's Internet review, interview, what to say review. I'm in the mood for reviews now I've done. This is my third one recording today. So yeah, this is the box art. Now, if you were lucky enough to get these online when they first came out, they didn't actually have. This was when Love Part 2 came out, it had its first physical copy release. But when it was first released online, they had two different artworks. Part 1, Part 2. Literally same artwork but different colours. Here. This of course comes with both parts. Yeah, that blew off out here. I'm sad. And yeah. And this is actually the album that got me into Incinerator. Now, I'll tell you in the backstory for me. I have this friend who lives in America called Jose. His YouTube account is Daxter5150. And in one of his intros, he's actually got to start to one of the Incinerator songs. And I was like, oh, it sounds cool and all that. I was like, it's a real song. He sent me the link to it. And my God, was I blown away by it. I just fell in love with things and everything. And then the song was Some Origins of Fire. Origins of Fire. In track 11 on Love Part 1. Yeah, I just fell in love with it instantly. It was just the sound and all that of it was brilliant. And at that time, I was listening to Sound of Music, Queen, and the Beatles, Blondie and Meatloaf. So you can see that I wasn't that much into music. And he showed me them, and I fell in love with them instantly. And he started off by releasing Love Part 1. And then they released Love the Film. And the soundtrack to this is instrumental versions of Love Part 1. And partly Stomping the Fan Brake Pedal, because there is Real 5 in here. And maybe a bit of Love Part 2. But basically, Love is the soundtrack to this. And yeah. So yeah, in the pamphlet, leaflet thing, whatever you want to call it, it has images from the Love film. It's a brilliant film. You've got to watch it. Trust me on that. Again, about human consciousness, not oh I love you baby and all that. Yeah, heck. For the hell of it, I'm gonna play to the ending speech from that film. Now, so let me get it up on my phone.
Live. Verify location.
Now, I hope you can hear that.
Good evening. Tonight has been a wonderful experiment of human contact. A symbiotic relationship between man and machine and you. The human brain is capable of millions of connections. Each one is a memory, an event. Tonight shall be remembered not by one, but by thousands of these relationships. As you leave here tonight, close your eyes and travel back to here, to now, and always remember that this was one moment. You were not alone, and you felt something that thousands of others had felt, and it was love.
Now that was the closing speech to the film, and again I hope you can hear it. If not, that'd be a waste of 1 minute of your time. Yeah, Love Part 1 is my favourite album of all time. It's my favourite AVA album ever. Hands down, it's my favourite one of theirs. My favourite songs from these two albums are So Let Me Get Venom and Film, so I can leave that there. Yes, it was on video. And I apologise for that burp. My favourite songs are pretty much tracks 1 to 7, 1 to 6 on Love Part 1, Soul Survivor, Let's God Part 2, Some Hours of Fire, Clever Love, Hallucinations, and The Moon Atomic, so the whole of Love Part 1. Love Part 2 is not one of my favourites, but I still love it either way. Favourites are Surrender, Anxiety, My Heroin Is Not Over, and All That We Are, One Last Thing, and Saturday Love. So you can get it just I prefer Love Part 1 to 2. Doesn't matter, we have an opinions. And now when you're listening to this album, you probably notice that it sounds a bit differently to like what normal rock would sound like. Because Incendiaries are an alternative rock / space rock supergroup, meaning the members are from all different bands and have plenty of experience in music. So you can, and the two, an alternative rock and space rock are subgenres of the rock. So you can tell it's not just normal rock. Like Blink-182 is punk rock, not just rock. Okay, Neighbourhood is alternative, but still, you get my point. But yeah, I recommend you give this album a listen. I rate this a 10 out of 10 for both of them. So make sure you like this video, leave your comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to Pirate Monkey Co. Goodbye.